Alright guys, now the more I look at this, the worse it gets, okay? So, I gutted the inside as well. So, I'm gonna clean that all up, sweating just from that. I got so much stuff to do. Problem is I don't know if I'm gonna keep this yet or not. Look at this shock tower, I just noticed that. Bent, it's bent, trust me. I mean, every time I look at this thing, it's something else, but this, I don't know what they put this on here for, but I'm guessing it's to mount the body because the body was falling off or something. But if you look, it's got an angle here from 1/8 to about 1/4 plus. And on this side, it should be symmetrical, right? That's my guess anyway. Look at this side. We got a good 5/8 across the whole thing and it's kind of flat. So, just all these things. I'm cutting all this shit off. I'm cutting a lot of it off. I got an art gouge plasma torch, so we'll get rid of that. Pulled the seats out. I mean, they had bolts being held on with, like this was a spacer for one of the seats. Just a giant nut. You know, I can't live under these circumstances, you know? I just can't do it. So, yeah. I got some plates. I started cutting these out and looking, and then I was looking, and then I was looking, and then I was like, well, so I'm gonna use this 1/4 inch plate for all the backers where the bushing's gotta go and where all the new body mounts need to go, which are these bad boys. You know, instead of all the hockey pucks, we're gonna go with the $90 set of actual goddammits. If I got all the pieces aren't kicked around the floor, they should be here. Other than that, yeah, let me get back to you once I clean that up, get it back in the air and figure it out. All right, guys, now, I don't know nothing about this. I'm just guessing, okay? But my guess is, like these little pads on this motor, gives you a great place to reference, like where your motor is in the chassis. Now this side is 4.5. Okay, and you can clearly see that this is longer down here. And don't even look at the fucking welds, because it looks like my first day welding. I didn't weld it, but it looks like my first day welding, just like this weld right here. Look at that, that's a beauty. What did we say, 4.5 on that side? On this side, it's 2.5. So, we're this way that much. Now, I'd be willing to guess that if I measure to this bolt here, we're 10.25. From that side this way, we're 13. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think everything's in here crooked, sideways, and backwards. We're gonna straighten it out. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but I don't know. As a carpenter, I like to put things square and plumb and flush and all that other stuff. Why not for vehicles? So we're gonna lift this motor and tranny out of here because I want to send that tranny off to have someone look and see why is it making that woo noise. I hope it's not cam bearings or something. Or some fucking thing, I don't know. Cam bearings? Does it have bearings in the cam? But, and she's a leaking, so we're gonna take this transfer case off. And then we're gonna take the bell housing off, the tranny off, and then the motor off. And then we're gonna scoot everything that way. Almost 1.25 inches, I'd say, 1.5 inches, somewhere in there. We're gonna make it straight though, because I don't know what the hell But I'm looking at this right here, and I'm seeing this is like crooked. I mean, everything's in a straight line here, so 17 7/8 and 14. So I mean, we got 32, so 16 should be dead on the money as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've been wrong at least 6 times today. So let me see where this pumpkin is, and we'll go from there.